Hi there. Good. Let's see. Oh, it's almost good afternoon. It's 5 minutes to 12. I've been busy all morning. I'd been gone a couple of days. So I had to unload the car, and you know how that is when you're gone for a few days. So just getting to today's video for the $5 or under meals. This is an open collaboration. Anybody can join in. We post every Wednesday, any time of day you want. And you can buy your food anyway, any place you want to buy it, as long as it comes under $5. Now, like your butter and your milk and your sugar, that's kind of hard to all figure in. So now some of the rules have changed, and you just put your basic ingredient, what it's going to cost for a meal. Now, if you're using like 3-4 cups of flour, yeah, you got to try to figure that out. But if you're only using a little bit, don't worry about it. So I like for everybody to join in that would like to. I'd love to have you. If you're not subscribed to my channel, don't forget to hit that bell. You never know what's going to be on my videos. So today I am going to make a tuna casserole with a Grammies twist, and you'll be surprised on what it's going to cost. Now I'm going to show you what I'm using. I'm using 8.5 ounce of peas and carrots. And if you have frozen peas and carrots, you can use that. I just happen to use this. The expiration date is December 22, something that was in my pantry. So I'm trying to use up what's in my pantry. Right here is cream of chicken condensed soup. And I'll have all the prices in the description box. Here is albacore solid white tuna. That's the only kind I like to buy. I don't care what it is as long as it's solid white albacore. And I'm using egg noodles right here. I'm using a little bit of spray for my 8x8 pan. That's what you gotta have. And it calls for breadcrumbs and it calls for panko, but I didn't have any panko crumbs, so I made my own crumbs right here. Just take some bread and just one moment, please. Sorry, I'm back. Somebody was at my door. These here are panko crumbs, I call, because I made them myself. And what I did is I took some bread that I had, and it was oat nut bread, and I put it through my Ninja. And look how great it came out. Don't have to go buy that fancy dancy stuff in a box. You can make your own, as long as you have a way to crumble it. Doesn't matter how you crumble it, as long as you can crumble it. So I'm gonna bring you back. I am going to go put the noodles on the stove, and you put the noodles in. I'm only gonna use a half a bag because I'm using an 8x8. And it takes about, it says 8 minutes after you have a rapid boil of hot water. So I'm gonna bring you back, and we're gonna put it all together. We're gonna bake it at 400 for about 20 minutes. Don't go too far. Don't forget that sweet tea or coffee this morning. Okay, I'm back. I'm ready to put my Grammies twist on everything. So come along, and after I make this all up, I'm going to wrap it, and then I'm going to put it in the refrigerator and bake it off tonight for supper. But I'll tell you what, this is going to be delicious. So I'm going to stop it so I can bring you down, because I've got the old tripod. I don't want it to fall into the food. Okay, here we go. I have the cooked noodles. I put them under water. I rinsed them. I cooled them off so they wouldn't be all mushy. That took about 7 minutes. All depends on what temp you want to cook yours on. This is a half a bag of noodles, egg noodles, and I'm using an 8x8 baking pan. I sprayed it. And what we're going to do is we're going to put this right in, just like this. Perfect. we are going to use just a dab of salt and a dab of pepper. I usually like to put down my food after because, you know, a lot of your stuff has salt and pepper in it. And now we are going to put in the peas and carrots, the 8.5 ounce, just like this. And that's more than enough. You could even use less if you had frozen or whatever you want, fresh, or you can use any vegetable that you want. I'm just trying to use up my pantry right now, food in my pantry, and this will be under $5. And then you want to put your albacore solid white tuna. I opened it right here. I left the juice. There wasn't a whole lot of juice. I took my little chopper and I chopped it up. And tuna is very good for us, canned or fresh. Very expensive, but very good for us. I remember when I used to pay like 80 some odd cents for solid white albacore tuna. Now it's $1.57. And I usually buy the 4-pack. There you go, like this. Just gonna give that a little mix. Whoops, didn't mean to ding the pan there. My grandmother wouldn't have liked to hear that. You know the story about how my grandmother didn't like to have her pans clanged because everything cost way back in the Depression days and they couldn't run out and just buy a new one if they broke it. Okay, now we're gonna put the cream of chicken on. Yep, just like this. You can put 1 or 2 cans, but this is all fitting within the $5 budget and it will be very good. Just the way it is. You could make a roux with flour and butter. And maybe if you had a couple of bouillons, but I didn't have that. You could make it if you had some leftover broth. I didn't have that. And whoops, I said, oh, I don't need an apron on. I'm not gonna make a mess today. Yep. Who am I kidding, right? Oh, I miss doing cooking videos. I'm going to get back into doing them more come this fall and winter once the garden is completed. Still got garden work, still got mowing, which I'll be going out to do later today. I got a full schedule today, this afternoon. So when I come in, I don't have to worry about, oh, what am I going to do for supper? Supper's going to be already made for me. Ta-da! What a good feeling. Just like this. And you know what? I said I would show you a picture when it comes out of the oven. I won't be able to because I've got to upload this and probably our supper won't be till 5:36 tonight. That's just the way we roll around here. Okay. Put some pepper on it. I'm not going to put any salt, but I'll put pepper because I'm going to have some salt in the crumbs I made. And if you have panko crumbs, that's fine. You can season this whatever you want. This is just oat that I made, and I made it in my Ninja. Just like this. Doesn't this look beautiful? Now, I'm going to have these crumbs. I'm going to have some left over. And I'll be using them again this week for baked macaroni and cheese. I'll be topping that off. And that will be really good. Just like this. Fill that in right there. Put as little as you want. Put as much as you want. However you want. There. And I'll have this much left over. And I'll do my baked macaroni cheese in this size dish as well. And they say that you can use some olive oil. This is light. I'm just going to put a little because it will golden the top up a little bit. But there you have it, right there. And I think this took me about 4 minutes to do. 4 minutes or less. How can you go wrong? There you go, right there. So let me read you the cost now, and I'll put everything in the description box below. Okay, we got the egg noodles. It was $1.25 at the Dollar Tree. I bought them when they were $1, but if you was to buy them today, they'd be $1.25. I bought the tuna at my local grocer. No, I bought the tuna at Walmart as well in a 4-pack, and that broke it down to $1.57 a can. I bought the cream of chicken condensed soup. That was 68 cents. And the diced peas and carrots at Walmart for 54 cents. The cream of chicken at Walmart. The only thing I bought was the egg noodles at the Dollar Tree. The total cost for this meal was, drum roll, $4.04. Woohoo! Now that could feed a family of 4 with another side dish. That could feed a couple adults and a couple of children. That could feed children. You'd be surprised how far you could stretch this with another side dish. I hope you enjoyed this video, and please go over and support the other gentlemen and ladies that are going to be doing this open collaboration, and send some love their way. And I'd love for you to join me next week. Now I'm going to cover this up and put it in the oven at 400 for 20 minutes. Everything in the description box below. Have a great day. God bless. And we'll see you tomorrow. Bye now.